Sanford Hall generates baffling stories about smells, cold spots, and footsteps. There is one incident they all emanate from. An accidental suicide on the third floor in the 50s, the details of which are still murky.
There's different smells all the time, like it's just really random, and it's either hot or cold in certain areas. There's never like a balance.
It was this blank image.
I think it's just a bunch of hoo-ha personally. I don't think it's anything.
The floor is closed off today, serving as space for the ventilation system, and it really looks creepy up there. Georgia College arranged a haunted house walk here in the 60s during Halloween, so the walls are smashed and wrathful words cover them. History professor Dr. Bob Wilson lead us to a room where a student killed herself.
I'm not a person that sees ghosts, but I've had some interesting experiences, and one of them right here. I spent the night here one time a few years back, all by myself. No, I'm a little strange. And at one point, this was like a mild sort of electric shock went right through my whole body as I was sitting there. And I had the sense of a presence.
But what really is going on when this sort of thing happens is hard to tell.
When you are expecting things and looking for evidence of the paranormal, sometimes your mind can play tricks on you.
I had a student here, came to my office in the history department. She was a music major. I remember her name was Brandy, and she was kind of like that name. I don't know. Anyway, but she was here seeing her boyfriend downstairs, and there's a Palladian window downstairs, and they were standing in front of that window, and she looked outside, and there was this ghost floating outside the window. And I said, "What was it like?" She said, "It was white." And I said, "Well, could you see any features? Was it just a big sort of blob?" And she said, "Yeah, I could see her face." So a couple weeks later, she came to my office, and I opened up the 1952 yearbook, about 12 girls on page. Nobody knew this person's name at that point in association with the ghost. I mean, I kind of discovered this on my own, so this was new. In any event, so I don't think she could have known who she was. But she pointed right to her. She said, "That's the one I saw." And it was Betty Jean Cook. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Since then, the ghost in Sanford Hall has been associated with Betty's nickname, Cookie, and whatever is happening there remains a mystery. The floor is unusable in its current condition, and the door remains locked. This is Emil Hellurd reporting for GC 360.